A bold vision or a controversial move? That's the question on everyone's minds as we delve into the story of the White House Ballroom project. President Trump's ambitious plan to build a grand ballroom has sparked a debate that goes beyond architecture. James McCrery II, the architect entrusted with bringing this vision to life, has expressed concerns about the scale of the project. With a proposed size of 90,000 square feet, the ballroom would dwarf the current White House residence, which stands at a modest 55,000 square feet. McCrery, it seems, wants to ensure that this addition doesn't overshadow the historic significance of the White House itself. The Washington Post, citing multiple sources, reported that McCrery urged the president to reconsider the massive footprint. He fears that such an expansive structure could overshadow the iconic White House, a concern shared by many preservationists and critics. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite these reservations, McCrery wishes to stay on the project to prevent any potential inferior designs by another architect. A White House official confirmed that McCrery is committed to seeing the project through, stating that all parties are excited to execute the president's vision. Trump's haste to complete the project by the end of his term has raised eyebrows. Critics argue that he has sidestepped proper consultation with preservationists and the public, imposing an accelerated timeline that leaves little room for debate. The National Trust for Historic Preservation, in a letter to the Trump administration, expressed deep concern about the proposed construction's impact on the White House's overall aesthetic. The demolition of the East Wing, a beloved part of the White House complex, has shocked many, including former First Lady Michelle Obama. She described the loss as a blow to the nation's heritage, emphasizing that the presidential residence belongs to all Americans. Not just the current administration. I felt confusion, Obama shared in a podcast interview. Who are we as a nation? What do we value? Who decides these things? It's these questions that keep me up at night. Who are we? What are our norms and values? How do we live together? That's the part that hurts. Former First Daughter Chelsea Clinton echoed these sentiments on social media, expressing her dismay at the East Wing's destruction. And this is the part most people miss. Critics are also questioning the financing of the project. Trump's plan to fund the ballroom through private donors and companies with federal government contracts has raised red flags, with some seeing it as a blatant act of corruption. The president's initial announcement of the project over the summer left many with more questions than answers. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt claimed that the ballroom would be built at a distance from the White House, while Trump himself assured that it would pay total respect to the existing building. The estimated cost has also ballooned from $200 million to a staggering $300 million. This project is just one of many that Trump has pushed through during his second term, leaving a lasting mark on the White House. But at what cost? The debate rages on, with questions of preservation, ethics, and the very identity of our nation at stake. What are your thoughts on this controversial project? Do you think Trump's vision for the ballroom is a step too far? Or is it a bold move that will leave a lasting legacy? We'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below.